10 Biggest Unanswered Questions and Mysteries After Chicago Fire Season 13 Final continued. While Chicago Fire Season 13 wrapped up with several heartwarming moments, it also left fans with plenty of lingering questions that Season 14 will need to address. From new relationships to career shifts and potential departures, the next season has a lot of ground to cover. Here's a deeper look at the biggest mysteries still hanging over Firehouse 51. 1. How will Severide and Kidd balance parenthood and firefighting? Stella Kidd and Kelly Severide's pregnancy reveal was one of the most emotional moments of the final. After their failed adoption attempt and Natalie's departure, this positive test feels like a full-circle moment for the couple. However, pregnancy in a high-risk job like firefighting brings major complications. Will Kidd be placed on light duty or desk work? How will Severide handle the added pressure of protecting his family while still leading Squad 3? The show has explored firefighters as parents before, Casey with the Darden boys. But this is different. This is their child. Expect tension, sacrifices, and possibly even disagreements about whether Kidd should step back entirely. Additionally, how will this affect their dynamic at the firehouse? Firefighters are a tight-knit group, but will Severide become overprotective? Will Kidd struggle with feeling sidelined? The writers have a goldmine of emotional and professional conflicts to explore here. 2. What's next for Chief Pascal? Chief Dom Pascal's name was cleared, thanks to Severide's detective work, but that doesn't mean his story is over. Pascal spent most of Season 13 grieving his wife, Monica, and battling corruption accusations. Now that he's free, does he even want to stay at Firehouse 51? Chicago holds painful memories for him, and after nearly being framed for murder, he might consider a fresh start elsewhere. However, the firehouse has become his new family, especially after their unwavering support. If he stays, will he become more involved in the team's personal lives, or will he remain the stoic leader we've seen so far? There's also the lingering question of whether he'll pursue a new romantic connection. Could Lizzie Novak's subtle interest in him evolve into something more? 3. Is Carver really leaving, or will he stay for Violet? Sam Carver's planned move to Denver seemed like a clear exit strategy, especially with actor Jake Lockett's reported departure. But that passionate kiss with Violet Mikami and their mutual "I love yous" threw a wrench in those plans. If Carver does leave, how will the show handle a long-distance relationship? Violet has already endured heartbreak with Ethan Hawkins' death. Will she go through it again? Or will Carver change his mind at the last second, deciding to stay in Chicago after all? Alternatively, could Carver leave but return as a recurring character, popping in for visits and keeping the door open for a future reunion? The writers have left this deliberately ambiguous, but fans will want closure. 4. How will Ritter's exit be handled? Unlike Carver, Darren Ritter's departure was not addressed at all in the final. This is odd, considering he's been a key part of Firehouse 51 for years. Will Season 14 open with Ritter already gone, offering only a brief explanation? Or will his exit be a major storyline, perhaps a transfer, injury, or personal decision? Given Ritter's close friendships with Violet and Gallo, his absence will leave a void. The show has a history of giving beloved characters emotional send-offs, like Otis' death, so it would be disappointing if Ritter just disappears without a proper goodbye. 5. Will Herman regret stepping down for Mouch? Christopher Herman's selfless decision to let Mouch take the lieutenant position was touching, but will he really be okay with it long-term? Herman has always been a leader, and while he claims he doesn't want a desk job, going back to being a regular firefighter might sting more than he expected. Could resentment build between him and Mouch? Or will Herman find a new role, maybe at Molly's or even pursuing a different career path? His storyline in Season 14 could go in unexpected directions. 6. Are Damon and Novak just a fling, or something more? Lizzie Novak and Jack Damon's casual hookup has potential to evolve into a real relationship, but with Damon being Severide's half-brother, things could get complicated. Will their romance deepen, or will it fizzle out once the initial spark fades? There's also the lingering question of Novik's possible feelings for Chief Pascal. If she starts developing real emotions for both men, we could be in for a messy love triangle. 7. Will Violet move on if Carver leaves? Violet has been through enough heartbreak. If Carver leaves, will she throw herself into work, or will she open herself up to someone new?